Hello everyone, my name is Sagar Kumar, Assistant Professor RT IIT. So today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is event listener. We can also talk a little about this topic in our previous videos. Now we can discuss with detail here. So event listeners is the JavaScript in JavaScript are functions or objects that are wait for an event to occur on a specific DOM event and execute when the event is triggered. They provide a powerful way to make web pages interactive and responsive to user actions. So adding event listener. How we can add event listener in our page. So the add event listener method is used to attach an event listener to a DOM element. A DOM element here is example like a container, a button, an image, anything. It allows for attaching multiple listeners to the same element for same event. Syntax element dot add event listener bracket. Here we can define event. Event is a string representing the event type like click, mouse over, and other things. Listener. Listener the function to execute when the event occurs. Third is use capture. A boolean indicator whether the event listener should be in the capturing phase or the bubbling phase. By default, it was in the bubbling phase as we can discuss in the previous video. So let's take an example to understand. Here we can create a button. So by button we select the button by their ID using query selectors. We can also discuss about query selector in our later videos. Here you can understand the query selector are the functions that are used to select our element from the HTML in the JavaScript. So here button we can add the event listener to our button by using this function add event listener. Here we use click listener, so when the button is clicked, the function is called, in which we can write console.log button click. So the output we get is button click. Now how to remove event listener? So we can use remove event listener method to remove an event listener previously attached with the add event listener. Syntax like same element dot remove element listener event listener or use capture. The parameters must match those used in event listener for the listener to be removed. Example here function underscore button click. Like here we can add button add event listener click. Here we add click listener in the button. Later we can remove this listener from the button using the syntax. So we have different options of event listeners like capture, once, passive, and there are common used event types like mouse click, double click, mouse down, mouse up. In keyboards we have key down, key press, key up, and form events like submit, change, input, focus, window events like load, resize, scroll, and etc. So these are event delegations. Is a technique where a single event listener is added to a parent element to the handle events for its child. This is useful for dynamically added elements